or morning or afternoon, wherever time it is for y'all. Hope everyone is doing well. And thank you to all my subscribers, new ones and originals, and anyone that's come in between. I definitely greatly appreciate you all. I'm going to be doing a brushing some powder in on here, and it's going to be sort of a winter scene on some parts. See how much of a mess I can make doing this. And this is called an island, I think an island tray. Did you feed the cats yet? Because now they're crying. Yes. Okay. They hear through the door. They're not coming into my craft area. So this one is Let's Resin Seashell, so it's a little bit of a slightly different color over here. Should blend in pretty well with the white. Much. Get off the make sure I don't get any on the top layer. any gets on the top layer, I'll just get that back off, and this part I'll probably fast forward through because this is literally just getting the white onto all the layers but the top. The top I want to leave because I want that to be clear. I'm going to be pouring polyurethane on here once I get this done. Just mixing up 2 ounces of A and 2 ounces of B at a time. Don't know how much this takes. Start on one side over here. Can you grab me a couple of napkins, please, babe? Sorry, I forgot to grab a few napkins, please. Paper towels. Sorry. Thank you, babe. Couple paper towels, please. Just about 3 or 4. I forgot to grab a couple. Thank you. Thank you. I think I only need one more mix done. That should probably be it. So we got 4 ounces in there so far, and I'm mixing up another 4 ounces. Don't think I'll need that much, just did it anyways, just to be safe. May even need more, I don't quite know. this is set and completely cools off, I can figure up the depth of this and measure the length and width, and then I'll mix up regular epoxy, let it set up, and when it hardens completely I can unmold it, and then we can let it harden again, because this part, being as thin as it will be, will need to set up for a couple more days, and then we can mix up some blue, and that'll give us the different layered steps, and we can put some of our critters in there, and I can do like UV for some of the other critters up here if I wanted to, because I do have some penguins and stuff. I think I even have some polar bears, or I think I have to actually make some polar bears, so that might be part of the next one. I've got to find where those ones are at, so that might be some more polyurethane. We'll have to find those molds. So all I'm doing is just waiting for this to cure up, and of course that ends up bubbling up too high. I had it level, now it wants to go over. Nothing else to do but wait. So we shall be back when it's the next thing to do, because this is literally, it's just curing up. This is completely nothing on here for right now. I'm gonna pause and we'll be back when this is all done, because this is going to take a while for it to finish curing and cool off, and then the next layer will be clear epoxy. See y'all soon. Well, that was fun. I sat here, thought I was recording, and mixed up 6 ounces of Let's Resin Fast Cure, poured it in, and wasn't enough, and I've got to mix up some more, which is good, because I got to do, you know, this is part 2 of it, and completely forgot to hit record, so mix up some more. I'll just edit out the mixing part, but at least I know I'm on record now. My apologies, y'all. Alright, come on, quit dripping. Alright, paper towel piece. Clean this off, because that's already a used cup, so I'm not wiping it off on there. And this is the Let's Resin Fast Cure, because I need to be able to get this off my table, because I'll be working, of course this won't be out in time, so I'm doing a live tomorrow with Miss April on Dragons and Dresses, but this will be coming out, you know, far after that, because there's more steps to this, so don't be looking for that. This will be in the past by the time this comes out. Alright, come on, quit dripping. Mixing, check the bottles, make sure they're still, yep, good and level. That's what I like about the clear bottles. I don't like the bottles you can't see through. Alright, get my timer back, turned on again. Like I said, I'll fast forward through the mixing part here. Let's hold off before I overdo this, because I dang sure don't want this overflowing. This white and clear is very hard to tell exactly what the level is. That go down in there. I definitely need to make sure that goes down in there. I have to get the smaller one. There you go in there for a second. Clean the gloves off. It still needs a little bit more in there, surprisingly. I'll have to go very, very slow though, so I don't overdo this. Come on, no bubbles. This was not right over that spot. Of course it is supposed to be water, but still I don't really want bubbles right over there. deceptive where the lines are at on here. Trying to see. Get sticky again. This is very hard to tell. I guess there isn't any left over. Watch this last little bit be just a little too much to tip it over the scale. I'm hoping not. We shall be back when this is ready to unmold. I'm going to leave it set in here for a couple of days, and then I'll, even though I know it's a fast cure, I'm still going to leave it set for a few days. Good afternoon. I'm not these ones in the water area are going to stay, these little four. The top ones, I don't know if I'm going to leave them all where they're at. Yeah, I'm not I'm still kind of sort of fiddling around with them, but going to pour my resin. I mixed up 4 ounces, added 3 drops of cyan translucent pigment. This is some stuff I got off Amazon 3-4 years ago. It's got some bubbles in here, which it's, ocean water, so it doesn't really matter. I don't even know if I mixed up enough. Looks like it's just enough for maybe not even the bottom layer. I did not estimate that right at all. I guess I shall put you on pause and mix up some more. Come back when it's time to pour and figure out where I'm going to have with the rest of these guys. I think I'll mix up about 8 ounces next time. Watch that be way too much. But you never know. Oh yeah, just dip it in the resin. Try to get it off and get it in there more. All right, I'll be back in just a few. Make sure. Okay, let's see if I overdid this on the resin this time, which probably did, because I mixed up 8 ounces. So. And that actually looks like it's going to be all that's going to fit in here, because it's right at the rim as well. So 12 ounces is just about it. I will let this cure. When this cures, I will come back and figure out what I want to do with the other guys. I know I knocked the reindeer over. Caribou. Pretty sure I definitely want him in there. The fox, I'm not really sure on. The caribou, I may actually get some paint markers and add some more color to him. I don't like him as light colored as he is. See about manipulating some resin around. I know it'll shrink back, but I'm going to see if I can't get it to come up here. Not up there. Yeah, I'm going to have to get that cleaned off. My finger just got in it. That's about big gloves and neuropathy. Can't feel stuff. Okay, the rest of the bubbles are okay. And I will UV whichever guys. Now these two guys, I don't remember if I've said before, are ones I actually made using a mold. The rest were part of Arctic package I bought. So I'm going to let this cure. And I got something floating in here I don't want. I'm going to have to see if I can find, see if my cover will work over this. Hopefully the cover will fit over this. Okay, good afternoon. I think I'm ready to figure it out which ones I'm going to use and the placements. Just time to start UVing them down, and I painted him up with 2 different pens. I used, let me get it out again. For the body, I used the, oh, I can't even, let's see if this will, dual-ended art marker, fine and broad end. Does it say on the package if it's acrylic or? Yeah, it doesn't even, I think it's acrylic ink. I've had them quite a while. I will try to find the links for that one. This one I do not have the links for because I didn't buy them. And these are oil based. This is what I did on the antlers. This is a brown. This one's a paint marker. But this one's an oil based one. This is what I used for the putting on the dots on my dominoes. That's what I used to color him up. So I did one brown on the body and a different brown on the antlers. I think I'll leave that one off. Does that brighten it up some for y'all? Are all these lights all the way up too? Okay, let's see about getting some UV, and I've got some snow if I decide to put snow down. kind of turned out a little cute. All right. Put that back in the other bag if it'll get off my fingers. Little Arctic scene here. Oh, I covered up his nose some. Covered up his nose with the snow. Wildlife around Alaska and the Arctic area. Not sure if that's the exact kind of crab that they have around here, but I did try and look up the whales, and I do believe these are the type of whales, and the walrus, and we have the little Arctic fox and polar bear. Like I said, the polar bears are the ones I made. The kit came with polar bears, but they were actually a little smaller. These are two that I made out of the molds. The rest were little animals that I bought, and this was from the mold that I made. And the mold was warped. It was not a flat mold, so there's some warping here, and there was some weird lines and stuff on the bottom too. It's harder to tell now, but when it was the other layer, you could definitely see the lines in the previous layer before I poured the blue. You could really see some odd lines in it. And turn it upside down and some more flakes fell off. Come on, get off my fingers. Okay, let's see if I can get this up here for the walrus and the seal, the whales. Oh, that's a piece stuck on my finger underneath. The crab, the little fox, the polar bears. Oi. One of the whales. The reindeer I ended up recoloring. I hope you can see him well enough. And let me turn the walrus around. See if you can see the seal and the walrus. The ocean animals, they got sealed in with the water. And yeah, the water ended up being 12 ounces. I was surprised. That took 12 ounces of water, just it. I mixed up 4 the first time and 8 ounces the second time, so that was 12 ounces total. Ow, that pinched my finger. Sorry. Yeah, I had started this a while back, and then I almost did this for the Christmas collab, but then I didn't want to turn it into a Christmas scene. I had thought about it, and I'm like, no, I didn't want to turn it Christmassy. But since we had done Christmas, I decided to go ahead and finish this out, since there was, Christmas stuff going around. So I decided to finish doing the winter scene. I'll have to look back and see when I actually first started it. See when I first filmed the white part, because it was a while back. I can't remember. Let me see if I can see that. Let me pause you right quick. So apparently it was created Monday, April 15th is when I poured the white part, and then I paused and didn't do the second part which was the clear until, let's see, when's properties on it. I did it April 16th. And then this part was just done. Properties. July 16th, yesterday. And today is this part, July 17th, that I've put the UV part. So we'll see how long it takes me to get edited from April 15th until July 17th to get all this together. You know, 3 months, right? April, May, June, July. Yeah, 3 months to get this all put together into one video. But I hope you like it, and it's something that, you know, hopefully we can keep around for our children and for protect our animals, protect our lands. We've got to do better on keeping the water and land clean. I want to thank everyone for watching and thank all my subscribers. Thank my members, Miss Billie, Holman Creations, Miss April from Dragons and Dresses, Craftsortium. Give shout outs to resinartists, Artzy Doodles, Sweet Ray of Sunshine, Being Crazy Custom Creations, Custom Created For You by You, The Resiner's Poorhouse, Creative Phoenix, Marcy's Mystical Madness, Gert Creates, Butch's Resin Creations, Martha Townsend, Creepy Crafts, Marvelous Artzy, Beck's Crafts Designs, Michelle Resin Rebel, Cynthia's Craft Some More, Amy's Resin Corner, Our Crazy Life Scotland, Wendigovan Studio, Stacey _ the Crafty Cat, Crafting with Karla, Awesome Incidentals, Gail, Henke, Ruby's Resin Studio, My Love of Crafts, Reptiles and Resin, Twisted Anomaly Arts, Cat Johnson DNA Resin, Loose Skulls, Craftz, Creating with Wingless Angels, Scottish Sparkles, Diana's Crafty Castle and ASMR, Zerin's Craft Studio, 3D, Mini Scenes GB, Tracey's Random Stuff, Jellybean Crafts, RevCritter DIY, The Dragon's Cave, Epoxy Me That, Blue Elephant Gifts, Wanda's Blessed Creations, Dragon Creations, Resin Art Techniques, Resin Nut, Tim Watkins, Beige House DIY, Missy Evans, Crafts Creations, Daniel Cooper, Toonpish Crafts, TN Art, and Ben's Worx. I want to thank everyone again for watching and following along. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you. Bye-bye.